NBA Courtside is presented by Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, just 29 calories.
New Blue Buffalo Love Made Fresh. The superior nutrition you...
Washington, the former Celtic, comes back. He'll be in the starting lineup. They'll look for him relentlessly. Can you deal with the C's tonight? Bonte and the guys are back in the studio. Coming up next.
Cambien, ¿por qué lo van a cambiar? Él tiene ese derecho.
Puedo firmar. On NBC Sports Bay Area is brought to you by Toyota. Class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota. Let's go places. By Jack in the Box. The hot mess is back as a munchie meal for Jack's 75th anniversary.
A Jaylen Brown, que está teniendo una gran temporada, viene de meter 41 puntos apenas en su anterior duelo, pero está de regreso también Jason Tatum, y aquí, bueno, hay muchas grandes figuras, y Jaylen Brown puede ser el más infravalorado de todos estos.
Yo creo que sí, de alguna manera sí. A ver, Kate Cunningham, vámonos de atrás para él.
También Jason Tatum, y aquí, bueno, hay muchas...
That's when they play their best.
You can talk about all kinds of things and you can call them excuses, but you're trying to play a season without him, that's going to hurt. It's going to hurt you. Raptors record against good...
Chicha es un jugador mucho más mediático. Los Lakers están fuertes, están en una tremenda racha. Y los primeros tres son los sospechosos naturales. El tema con Jaylen Brown es que un poco lo que decíamos de Steph Curry también está haciendo jugar mejor a sus compañeros. En la ausencia de Tatum, él está promediando 5.1 asistencias por juego. Lo que vemos, ese tercer renglón para mí es el más importante de todos, porque es el máximo de su carrera, Pepe. Y quiere decir, ya sabemos que él es un gran anotador, pero esas 5.1 asistencias quieren decir cuánto está jugando para el equipo.
Exactamente, Jason Tatum. Y ahora el gran tema es, está de vuelta Tatum. No sé si esta recta final también termine costándole algo, porque claro.
Amica Insurance, the exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics.
All right, Coach, getting ready to play the Warriors. They've made some adjustments. They bomb a ton of threes. So, like, how do you adjust to that? I remember last time they made a bunch, but you haven't really overreacted to it on the sideline.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're taking a look at a team like that, and we just got done playing another team like that in Phoenix, who does a great job of getting up threes. Is you have to know which ones you can take away. You can take away the ones in transition. You can take away the ones off offensive rebounds. You can take away the ones off turnovers, and then you can take away the ones from personnel of the guys that that you don't want to give up those type of shots to. And then you're going to have to live with some of those, depending upon your defensive scheme. And the other side of that is how the game is going on the offensive end. If we can take care of the basketball, if we get offensive rebound, if we control what...
Los Warriors frente a Boston a través del líder mundial.
¿Te enteraste que...
Globe Ultra.
About 10 months ago, Jason Tatum tore his Achilles.
To that and all
well, to me, and the first is like, one, I hope it happens. I mean, two, I think, all right, good. Well, I mean, because I think it's important. We just talked about having Robert Parrish here, and I think, they asked me that question, but I think sometimes these guys don't get enough credit for when the players, they have a responsibility and ownership to being great Celtics, and I don't think people realize how difficult that can be or what comes with that, and everything that these guys give up to do that. And so I think I want Jaylen to get that. I hope that happens relatively soon, and to me, that just shows a culmination of people taking on greatness. And, when you put on a Celtics jersey, it's obviously about the Celtics and the game, but it's really about going after greatness as an individual and as a team. It's a credit to him, and thanks for telling me that.
You got it. Appreciate the time, Joe.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, there you had it right there. With the flat top fade to one of the most dominant players in the NBA. He's going to gear up, try to get into the top 10 tonight against the Warriors.
On the parquet floor, we'll see if they can do the unthinkable and upset the Boston Celtics. We'll see it at half, everybody. Enjoy this one.
This Celtic team is ranked top 5 defensively, defensive rating, and they rank top 5 on the offensive side of things. And when you talk about Coach of the Year candidates, we got to mention Joe Mazzulla now.
Oh, yeah. He would be on my ballot, that's for sure. So, all right, we are done here. We will send you back out to Boston with Dave Pastorsberg and Taylor McGregor. Enjoy Celtics Warriors.
Today, NBA stars aren't just all-stars. New types of stars emerge every night, and DraftKings is the best way to bet on whoever shines next. We're talking building block stars. The let's run it back stars. Even stars.
All of his teeth are wisdom teeth. He's allowed to swim right after eating. He can always detect sarcasm in text messages. He is still the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends.
I'm so hungry. Auntie? Have you eaten yet? I'm so hungry. Auntie? Have you eaten yet?
Recipe for a fun night? Spam musubi. With a side of friends, sizzle, pork, and
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again.
Jab it through. From half court, and he hit it!
Green still to go. Brown spins, Brown hangs, Brown scores! Jalen Brown is unstoppable.
Jalen Brown is having a career. Jalen Brown is having a career.
Be aggressive every time you have it.
Jalen Brown giving a too little to the rookie Fleming. Brown! Booker didn't see him coming. 3-on-1.
Al TD Garden para platicar de un par de temas más, Toño. Y es que hay varias historias alrededor de este juego. Una de ellas es el regreso de Porzingis también a Boston. En su debut con Golden State jugó precisamente contra los Celtics, pero es la primera vez.
It's the playoffs.
Yeah, Jalen coming off one of the best games of what has been a sensational season. Here are the starting lineups brought to you.
It's later, but first it's the Celtics and the Warriors from Boston. The Celtics currently second in the East, the Warriors in ninth in the West. Our starting lineups brought to you by Xfinity. 14th different lineup in 14 games for the Golden State Warriors, and that's not even the longest active streak in the NBA. It's Bajemski, Melton, Santos, Green, and Porzingis as the Warriors await the return of Steph Curry. They hope within the next couple of weeks. And for Boston, Derek White, Jalen Brown, Hauser, Tatum playing his 6th game since coming back from the Achilles injury, and Queta, who's been one of the most improved players in the NBA this season. Just one loss in
the day after St. Patrick's Day. Where else would you rather be than a house inhabited by leprechauns? The Boston Celtics and the Warriors stop 3 on this 6-game road trip, and the C's, one of the legit title contenders in the NBA, and a former Celtic will get a start tonight. Kristaps Porzingis fresh off that 30
Saturday, and the Jimmy Butler, of course, out for the season with the torn ACL.
I think the Warriors are still, look, this year I don't know where they're going to go, but I think they have one more run in them. Like one more.
Ha podido ir armando el conjunto de los Celtics para meterse como uno de los...
All the threes that are going to be shot. Both teams rely on the 3 ball a ton. Got to rebound those long rebounds, defensive rebounds.
In their victory in D.C. a couple of nights ago. Kristaps Porzingis went for 30 to tie a season high against the Wizards, but
this game. Brandon Pajemski, DeAnthony Melton with G. Santos, Draymond, and Porzingis. Into Gee inside, and you see
KP played probably his best game as a Warrior the other night. Now he's in the starting lineup, and he controls the opening tip for Golden State.
He's got to get the first possession here, right?